I do have that infant getting sick anxiety. Good morning. So I was just getting over whatever I had 2 weeks ago during Kieran's birthday party when Kameron started feeling a little sick, and so were the kids. They started like sneezing and coughing and everything. And then by the end of the day yesterday, they were just feeling really bad. I thought, that's really weird, like that it would take 2 weeks to incubate for you guys. But no, that's not what happened. Kameron must have picked up something from work or, somewhere that he went, because he was the first one that was coming down with the symptoms, and then the kids came down with symptoms, and now I'm coming down with symptoms this morning. So right at the tail end of being sick, I'm getting sick again. Woo! But I've had a really good run. I don't get sick very often, so it's only fair that this happens. I just really hope this is it for the year because I'm tapped out. I mean, fingers crossed that the kids don't get really bad. Kameron was feeling pretty awful yesterday, but the kids don't seem like they're too bad. There's like some sniffles and some coughing and sneezing, but they don't seem miserable. So hopefully whatever this is just gonna be light for them, building the immune system and everything. But yeah, I got really excited because I felt like, oh goody, you guys didn't get sick with what I had. And now we're all sick again. I had high hopes for the holiday weekend, but I guess we're gonna be spending it on the pull-out bed. That's fine though. We can all just watch movies all weekend. I had started some decluttering at the end of the week, and that's something that I would really like to finish this weekend because it's been a long time since we've done one of our quarterly purges. I can't remember the last time we did one, but it's been a long time, and I feel like there's just a bunch of stuff that we're not using. Okay, baby girl. There's just a bunch of stuff that we're not using that is just cluttering up the place and giving us anxiety, and we just need to get it out of the house. So I am gonna try to do that this weekend, get the rest of everything decluttered. I don't feel like too bad right now, so hopefully I won't get really bad like Kameron was feeling. Maybe this is just another variation of what I had. Who knows? It's just really weird though. I don't remember ever getting sick in the summer when I was growing up. It was like always the winter months or early spring where you got sick, and summertime it felt like you got a break from being sick, and in Southern California it just seems like everybody's sick all year long. Yeah, I'm just not sure what to do for her other than give her breast milk. But I do have that infant getting sick anxiety because Kieran never got sick in his first year. There was like one time, but he was much older than this. I want to say he was like 9 months old or something. If you guys have any tips for navigating an upper respiratory infection in a 3-month-old baby, please let me know because I'm just, yeah, a lot of anxiety. I'm trying to not be anxious because I know it can affect her. Man, things were not fine. After the... I started feeling really bad yesterday, as I'm sure you could probably tell. Thora started feeling really bad, and it was like we couldn't put her down. She had to be held like on our chest all day long yesterday. It was really sad because when it came time to going down for bed, it was just sad. I hate seeing her sick. I get up at 4:30 a.m. every single day. I'm usually completely asleep by 9 at the latest, and we were up till like almost 10 with her, just trying to console her, and she really wasn't feeling good. Finally, I gave her a bottle of breast milk, and I used some of that saline mist because she was having trouble breathing through her nose, and she hated that, of course. But within like 10 seconds of doing that, she kind of looked like, oh, and then she was calm. And then she finally went down for sleep, and she's been sleeping ever since. Kieran did not get nearly as bad. Like, he's not presenting with the upper respiratory symptoms. He did have like goosebumps and was crying for a little bit, and then I gave him some Motrin, and he was acting like there was nothing wrong with him. But I have been giving him Sambucus for the last 2 weeks since I started coming down with a cold. Sadly, I can't give that to Thora, and we didn't have adult Sambucus for us, so maybe his immune system is doing a little bit better than ours. I really feel like being sick has completely derailed everything. I haven't felt up to exercising at all in the last couple of weeks, and I feel like that progress is being stalled because of it. And then, the house is just a wreck, and I'm trying to clean the house on top of decluttering, and it just feels like it's this never-ending story. Turn around and look at what you see. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I want to be well so I can feel like everything's running smoothly again. I think I read that there's like just a bunch of crap going around, like 3 variants of the Rhone and like a couple variations of the flu. And I kind of feel like I had the flu a couple of weeks ago because I did not test positive for the Rhone. And this one we kind of think is coronavirus because everything that we've been tasting tastes dull. We got some takeout yesterday. It's been a long time since we had takeout apart from Kieran's birthday. Normally I get it very spicy, and it just didn't taste like it had any spice at all. And last night I was eating some soup, and it just, I don't know, it was like my taste was very blunted. Kameron says he can't smell anything. I can still smell things, but my taste is just like, it's really dull. Unfortunately, we don't have any more tests. Otherwise I would test, but I'm pretty sure this is the corona. I don't know what to do. I know with Kieran, anytime we had to go grocery shopping, we went first thing in the morning before there were any crowds of people. And with Thora, we kind of just gone whenever we needed to go. And I think that's probably not the best idea. We should probably start going super early in the morning to avoid sick people. Cameron's work situation, obviously, people are probably going to be bringing bugs to work and everything, and especially if they're highly transmissible, it's going to be really hard to avoid that. I kind of wish this new person that he's working with would just let him work from home while Thora is really little, at least until she's like 6 months old, because really the only benefit of him being in the office is that he, like, the guy he's working with can just walk into his office and be like, hey, blah, 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 rather than like making a phone call. So that's kind of the only difference of him being at the office versus at home working in his home office. Kind of hoping maybe he can talk to the guy he's working with and be like, hey, do you mind if I just stay home until my daughter's a little bit older? You hear so much about like little babies getting hospitalized and having like lifelong issues from things like RSV, and then of course some of them dying. So I just, it makes me really anxious with how young she is. I feel like if she was like a few months older, I wouldn't be quite so anxious. But she's being a trooper. I think hopefully yesterday was the worst of it, because I feel like the worst of it for me was yesterday. I feel like a lot better today. I definitely don't have like the aches and pains that I was having yesterday. So fingers crossed my baby girl does not feel bad for much longer.